Hi guys, Osset here. Welcome back to my channel, Stitch Treasures. And I know the tagline says hashtag Friday Sews. Yes, it is Monday when you're seeing this, or Tuesday, whatever day. But I just want to thank you for coming back. Thank you for my returning subscribers. Thank you for my new subscribers. I'm feeling really good about where I am. Life has been challenging, and that's why I'm doing this early Monday morning, because I was going through my pattern stash. You guys know that I have a lot of patterns. And one of the things I know is that there's nothing new under the sun, and everything old is new again, not just with the patterns that have been reissued. Hold on a second, let me. As I was saying, these are patterns that I actually sewed when I was in high school. These are my actual patterns, which is wild because I was in high school in the 70s, and these patterns have been around the world with me, and it's great to see that they have been reissued. I'll probably do a video to do some sort of comparison because we know that patterns nowadays have multi-sizes, and back then they only had one size in them. I'm going to tell you a little story when I was sewing that skirt. My sewing teacher looked like Juliet Prowse. And anyway, that's a story for another video. I'll come back. We'll go down memory lane, some time ago. But one of the things I have noticed, as I was saying earlier, was that, of course, um, everything old is new again. There's nothing new under the sun. Who doesn't love Mimi G's new pattern? Easygoing wrap over style jacket. And you can find a pattern like this in your stash. But this pinged something within me, knowing that, I've got a couple of patterns that have that style. And this is one that I had dug up, a Ronnie Heller. This is not even considered a jacket. It is considered a top. So this was a style we know from the 80s. And then I also have this Donna Karan pattern. I mean, look at those shoulders. Wow. You know, I think I would keep the shoulders. Maybe not as broad, but I think that I would oomph it up, keep it oomphed up with the shoulder pads. Anyway, I'll come back to that. So, in going through everything, I realized that I am not. I think one of my blind spots or stumbling blocks, I've been trying to be in this place of creating, quote unquote, a capsule wardrobe. Now, you guys know that I have this love of Ankara. It's almost impossible to create like a cohesive wardrobe from Ankara. You just have a plethora of prints, and maybe it might be a sensory overload for some, but that's always been my happy place. I just don't like neutrals. I don't wear jeans. I rarely wear beige. I will wear black, but it's always jazzed up. But I prefer some funky prints and a lot of color. And, I've been out of that place for some time. Now, in working on gathering my inspiration, I don't have a Pinterest board. I don't like electronics. I'm old school. I like to print out my ideas, things that I see that might pique my interest, an idea. How about that for upgrading and updating a gray sweatshirt? I don't wear sweats, but if I had a gray sweatshirt, that's what I would do. And then as I'm going through my fabric collection, I realized, I do have a lot of things that I can work with. I fell in love with this coat. It's like a patchwork coat. It's made of suede, faux suede, and I do have pretty much all of these colors that I can recreate this coat. And I could use that pattern and slice it up. Of course, I'd probably redraft it and then put it back together to create something that that I like. I also have, I saw something like this. And how about these two patterns to create that look? I know, simple tube dress, long cardigan, nothing fancy, but it's just an overall look. And this is how I create. I look at something and I just want to make that. It's never been about two skirts and two paired trousers and four blouses like that all work together. I mean, I probably should try to do something to have some, fill in some pieces, but that's really not my jam. I had this printed out. Now, come on. We recognize that top. Look at that. Not too far off, is it? And that's a nice outfit. Gives me an idea. I always just say I was going to make this top with some trousers, and I love the idea of a full taffeta skirt with it. How about this new one? Marty of Marty Sews, she showed, well, she went shopping. She took her shopping on her channel, and she showed the Simplicity dress. And I knew that I had something in my collection that could mimic that dress. So look at that. I think I might do, I need a pen. Let's see. Maybe I might do the top plain and maybe do the rest in Ankara. What do you think? Let me know. Okay, so today, here is something else I want to show you. She showed a Butterick pattern, and when I saw that pattern, I don't have the pattern. It's a dress. I want to say it's a wrap dress pattern. But the dress was made out of this Ankara. I know, if I can find the name of the pattern, I'll show you. But when I saw that pattern, of course, the red light went off and said, oh, I have that fabric. And I do. But my idea to make that fabric into, can you see that? Let's see. Let me put this aside. I've had this print out. This is Solange Knowles, and I just love that color combination. Now, you can't see the details of this jacket like I can. I'm not even sure if I can show you. In a second. Let's get back together. Let's get it together. You guys know I don't edit. There's a pocket. Let me see it. There's a pocket here somewhere. I know. But it's there. Peaked lapels. It's there. You really can't see it. So that is an idea that I have in mind. And I just went through, pulled out some coat patterns that I could probably use. And then for the dress, I actually have that. Wow. Let's see if I can get this out of the way. You guys know that I'm a novice at this. But I had this linen. I know. Anyway, that linen with that to make that. What do you think? It's close. I like it. I run cold. You're thinking a coat. Now what I would do, for the dress, we pull that off, right? I would use that new pattern for the dress. That's my idea, my concept. And yes, I would do the longer one because my legs aren't that great, thanks to an accident that I had a while ago. But I would go for what I call the Midaxi length, make it a little longer, make the coat the same length as the dress, and I have an outfit. I have an outfit for a special occasion, which could be on a Wednesday, and that will be the special occasion. Okay, now, what am I going to be working on this month? Ooh, let's see. Let me take a pause here so I can grab it. So what I'm going to be working on for this month, I'm trying not to overwhelm myself, and I'm hoping to get it done, is this dress, the Know Me pattern, Know Me ME 2020. This is Kitchi B. I've been following Kitchi B for a long time. I've always admired her style. And I'm going to do this dress, but I'm going to do my dress a little bit differently. So, you know, I'm the type of person that I would, whoops, print out. And yes, I'm going to color block mine. I've decided I'm going to do it in black and the white. Now I have black and white ochre. I'm not really sure. I'm probably going to use this print as opposed to this print, the geometric print, simply because my geometric print actually has a very large, very, very large pattern. When I lay it out, I'll see. But my design idea, and this has a border, which you can see that there, black and white. But my layout is going to be different. So one of the things I like to do is print out a sketch and then decide from there how I am going to redraw or redraft my pattern to do something differently. So what I've done is I've removed that line down the back because that's where the change is going to come in. And instead of the color blocking being just black and white, split that way, I think what I want to do is I think I want to do something like this. Take it on the diagonal and do that. Take that on the diagonal and make all of that black. That side black. Sleeves will be black. The collar would be black and white, would be that would be the Ankara side there, that. And then of course, this would stay on that side. Let me see if I flip it around. I do want the underside to stay as black. So I just have to make sure that one side most definitely is, that the black on this side carries over. I think it does, to that side. And that's what I want to do, as opposed to a straight up and down black and white. So let me show you again on the sleeveless one. I'm not doing it sleeveless. I don't know, maybe I will. Like that. So, now, I bought, you know, it might actually look chicer, sleeveless. And then the waist belt will be black. I'm doing this upside down in case you guys don't know. Right? And then the waistband would be black. So yeah, I'm thinking all of that. The lapel on this side would be Ankara. I don't know. I'll have to see what that looks like. But that's what I have in mind for this month of April. That's my one sewing plan, to work on that. And that's it. Well, I do have other plans. But that's all. I'm trying to keep to my commitment of posting something at least twice a month. Consistency builds, there's a saying, consistency builds habits or something, da da da. Anyway, leads to success, etc. All of that stuff. Um, it's already a long day, and it's almost 7 o'clock in the morning. But I just want to wish you guys a great week. Hopefully, I will be back this Friday. Um, I think I want to do a then and now pattern comparison. See what we can do going through our stash. Believe me, I love a pattern sale. Unfortunately, I tend to be very disappointed with my local Joann's because they never have the new patterns. So I end up buying them online simply because, FOMO. And yeah, I'm beginning to realize, unless it's something that I really, really, really want to have, I need to rein that in. Um, So yeah, I think that's something I want to do. I did get some of the new patterns because, of course, when they're presented differently, it looks like something new. But after a while, when you start to put things together, you realize that you actually have the components to create the new items. So I'm going to say goodbye and wish you guys a great week. And hopefully I'll have something to show you. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.